would you say is like the worst game you've ever played in terms of cheating?
CS.
The literal #1 guy right now is a blatant hacker.
No wonder he's #1. This shit is...
Before I start the video, I want to thank you guys for 198 subs. We are close to 200. When I hit 200, I will eat the top liked comment. Thank you guys so much for almost 200 subs. From video games to even relationships, you might be in a relationship with a cheater yourself. I'm kidding. Please don't be paranoid. What I can tell you is, from my own experience, when you hit the top rank, there can sometimes be a closet cheater and legit sweats. I am so fucking tired of cheaters, man. The game I want to introduce to you is called Cheaters Cheetah. To summarize the game, it's about everyone in the lobby having cheats. So in theory, there is no advantage that one person has over the other. It's very much like Counter-Strike HVH, meaning hacker versus hacker. Unlike HVH and other games like Siege or CS, Cheaters Cheetah has the same menu across every player. As for HVH and other games, that's a different story. There's an array of menus that are public cheats or even private cheats, meaning you have to pay for access for these private cheats and you have less of a chance to get banned. Although it can be argued that the game Cheaters Cheetah can be a gateway for cheating in other games, if you suck ass with cheats in this game, don't even cheat. Just hang up the jersey and retire from gaming in general. How did cheating get this bad? Let me bring you to the very beginning. So, to understand how cheating got this bad, let me explain the early days of cheating. In arcade games in the 70s and 80s, arcade games like Space Invaders were incredibly popular. Players often sought out ways to manipulate the game to gain extra lives or extend playtime. This was typically done by exploiting the game flaws or using secret codes. What are game breakers? In games like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong, players discovered ways to manipulate game machines, like starting levels with more lives, to gain an advantage or extend gameplay. These were often unintentional flaws in the design, not necessarily cheats in the modern sense. Cheat codes from the 1980s to the 1990s. As home consoles became more widespread, developers included built-in cheat codes in their games, such as the famous Konami code up up down down left right BA. These were often used for fun or to help players who struggled with the game. These cheats were a deliberate part of the game design, but players sometimes started using them to skip content or gain extra advantages, sparking the first wave of quote-unquote cheating. Modding and game modifications started in the 1990s. With the rise of PC gaming, players began experimenting with modifying games themselves. Tools like trainer programs were created to alter game variables such as health, ammo, or movement speed. This opened up a door for more advanced cheats such as invincibility or unlocking restricted content. Games like Doom and Quake saw their own share of cheats as players exploited vulnerabilities in the game code. This era marked the transition from simple cheats to a more sophisticated hack and modification. Online multiplayer games from the late 1990s to the early 2000s came with the arrival of the online multiplayer games such as Quake and Unreal Tournament that brought a new kind of cheating. Players could now cheat in real time against others using tools like aimbot or wall hacks. Online cheaters could often hide behind aliases, making it harder for developers to track and punish them. This led to a frustration of gaming communities where cheaters often spoiled the experience for everyone. Fast forwarding to the modern era and the anti-cheat system from the 2000s to the present day, as online gaming grew, the demand for anti-cheat systems increased. Games like Counter-Strike, World of Warcraft, and Call of Duty implemented various methods to detect cheating, such as server-sided anti-cheat software, game file integrity checks, and behavior analysis. Despite these efforts, cheating has persisted, evolving alongside new technologies like machine learning and AI-assisted cheats. The rise of battle royale games, MOBAs, and competitive esports has only intensified the arms race between developers and cheaters. So in a sense, it's basically like a game of cat and mouse, where The cheaters are trying to reverse engineer the anti-cheat so that way they could bypass the anti-cheat, and game developers are trying to prevent the cheaters from making more cheats and exploits and stuff like that. Wow, what a mouthful.
I want your dick in my mouth. Oh, I want your dick in my mouth. Oh, I want your dick in my mouth. Oh.
What is the point of cheating? Cheaters make a lot of money. There is no doubt about that. There is money to be made from either helping the client reach their dream rank or getting a zombie skin camo in Call of Duty. If you're an actual cheat dev, your profit margins will be bigger since you charge those cheats as a subscription base. From my knowledge, there's no cheats that let you buy and keep forever because they lose out on money. It doesn't matter if you're the dev or the middleman, the incentive will always be money, especially since gaming has been more prominent than ever.
First off, the watch.
Going back to Cheater's Cheetah, how does this all come into play? Well, I'm glad you didn't ask because I'm going to explain anyways. The game gives you an idea on what cheating is like. Although the menus will vary, stuff like ESP and aimbot is very common. Chams and other exploits will vary. In conclusion, my thoughts of you should be cheating? Definitely not. It isn't worth risking a ban because you can get hardware ID banned, and going through spoofing is a pain in the ass according to my cheater friends. I wouldn't know personally because I don't cheat, but if you do decide to cheat, just be well aware of the consequences. And once again, if you cheat, you're a fucking loser.